Hi there, I'm Tony from ImGonnaUke, and today I'll show you one of the most common basic strums, especially for beginners. It's usually called the island strum, but you can play it obviously with more than just Hawaiian island music. You can play it with really just about every song. Because most songs that use a 4/4 beat or common time, then you can play this strum with it. And it's a good go-to strum. Like when you're learning a new song, really you should be more focused on the chords and the chord progression, and don't worry so much about the strum. So the island strum is a great strum that you can fit with just about every song, and until you get down the chords, until you feel more comfortable, and then you can kind of elaborate and dress up the strum however you want. So a thing I often hear from beginning ukulele players is that they have difficulty struggling, or just how to strum, how to learn how to strum, what strum pattern matches this song or that song. But instead of worrying so much about the strums, really just focus more on the chord changes, the chord progression, and then the strum kind of comes along with practice. But a good strum that'll kind of get you started, get you up and running with just about any song, is the island strum. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it. So grab your uke, tune it up, and let's get started. Now if you do need help tuning your ukulele, you can click on the link above and I'll post a link on how to tune your ukulele. But as we're kind of learning the island strum, if you haven't already felt very comfortable with strumming, you can, for this strum, you can either use your thumb, you can use your first finger, and we'll just kind of warm up with some downbeats. So we can have like 1, 2, 3, 4. And also you can use your first finger too as well, but keep your finger very loose. Like don't make it very kind of stiff or hard. And then we'll also do a 4 count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll now do some upbeats with our thumb, and then we're going to use our forefinger, our number 1 finger, for an upbeat. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's switch to our number 1 finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now one thing you probably should start to get in the habit of is really just try to roll your wrist back and forth when you're strumming, rather than moving your whole elbow and your arm back and forth. Because I mean, for sure, if you're a guitar player, you're more used to strumming where you're moving your whole arm, really bending more at the elbow. But for the ukulele, because it's a smaller instrument, and later on you will learn to do different kinds of strums and much faster high tempo strums that usually you have to use, you're just kind of flicking your wrist back and forth. So try to start to get in the habit of that. Okay, so let's get started with the island strum. It's a very simple pattern and it keeps repeating. So you can either pick your thumb or your number 1 finger for this strum. So the first is going to be a down beat. So we're going to say down, down, up, up, down, up. And it fits in a 4/4 time. So we're going to say down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. We can go a little bit slower if you want, but the pattern is always the same. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And a thing that might help if you're just starting out is kind of either tap your feet, or if you have a metronome, you can use a metronome. There's tons of apps, like free apps for metronomes, but you can also just kind of tap your foot or listen to the music in the background. And then we'll try one more time. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now this time we'll go a little bit faster. So hopefully you're starting to kind of catch the rhythm of the strum. And we'll go just a little bit faster. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now you can try it. Now if you are having trouble, just start off very slow. It's more just kind of getting your wrist, your hand, your fingers just used to that rhythm, to that pattern. Okay. Now you can tell there's slight differences. If you're using your thumb, the sound's going to be a little bit muted, a little bit softer. Okay. Now a good thing to do is just about any song that you could pick is going to follow that time and that rhythm. And you'll notice when you play different strums that it actually changes the feel of the song. That a lot of times you can play a song in a different style, a different genre, really just by changing the strum. Even the chords will stay the same, but just by changing the strum, you get a different feel of the song. So this is a good starting point. Using the island strum is a real good kind of frame of reference on how you want to perform, how you want to play a certain song. So this is a great strum to get started. You can use it in a lot of different situations. So we'll practice one more time, and then you practice yourself at home. All right, ready? And there you go. That's the island strum. So you can use it for a lot of different songs, and I hope you enjoy your practicing, enjoy your playing. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and click subscribe and click the notification bell so you can get notified when we post our next video. So we'll have other videos about more advanced strumming techniques, finger picking techniques, and some upcoming play-alongs and tutorials. Thanks for joining us, and have fun playing the ukulele.